Good morning. Today we're going to learn how to use an academic database. You can see here that I'm already logged on to EBSCOhost using the Educational Research Complete profile. So what we're going to do is we're going to type in a keyword that we want to search for. So for this project we're going to go with pollution. And you can see right here next to search results, the first page is only showing 1 to 20 of over 4,000, close to 5,000. That's way too much for us to look through right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to narrow that down a bit. Where it says right here, and, you can put a second key phrase. So we're going to go with recycling. It's the first one, and enter that. Now you see we've lowered that down a little bit to 104. Now that's good, but we can get a little bit better. So what I want to do is I want to go down here a little bit, scroll down, and right here where it says scholarly, I want to select that. So now it's going to only open up scholarly sources, sources that have been academically reviewed and are regarded as facts. And you see here, it's a much more reasonable number, down to 39. But as facts become more and more apparent and more available, some things become out of date. So let's scroll down a little bit again, and we can go over here to the publication date. And we're going to remove the early date and put in 2000. So only sources from 2000 to 2015 will show up. And we're down to 31. Now when you've gotten down to a reasonable number, what you're going to do is you're going to look through the articles, see if the heading catches your eye. So let's look at the first one here, an ocean of plastic. So we click the link, and it opens up this display of all the document elements. So it says that it's a type of article, the source where it comes from, the issues and things like that, the authors, and also here is one of the most important parts. I'm going to highlight it right here. It's the abstract. The abstract is basically a summary of what the article is going to be about. So this article informs us that it's a study conducted by the University of California about the amount of plastic waste emerging into our oceans. Now, is this going to be helpful for your project? I don't know. Let's see. That's up to you to figure out. But this is a very good source. Now, if you want to see more of that, you can either choose from an HTML full text or a PDF. Let's use the PDF for now. And here's the full text article. So here you can read all about it, all of the facts, all of the findings, and if you think that this is a good source for you to use, then you can put that into your article, and you have to make sure you cite it. So that way you're saying that this is not your own work, but you're giving credit to where credit is due. So you go right over here where my arrow is to cite. And EBSCOhost will show you a variation of different citation styles. So here you have ABNT, AMA, APA, Chicago, the list goes on and on. So this citation will be accurate, and you can basically just highlight it, copy, and then paste it into your document later. Now that's for the endnotes. Make sure you also do an in-text citation if you're citing straight from an article. Then you can go back to the main list, and continue to look on. The first list only shows you 1 through 20, so you can hit next and keep going on to the next page. Another option for lowering these down is to select the languages, specifically for English. However, all the articles that are currently being displayed are already in English. You can click the language filter if you want to, but it's not going to lower down our amount of search results. So that's about it for the basics of using the EBSCOhost database. If you have any other questions, you can feel free to ask me later on.